Hey, what's up? Yeah, this is Stone Petoskey coming at you live with another episode of Getting Stoned. Sending many blessings, much love, much gratitude out to all y'all. May all sentient beings be blessed, be loved, be cared for. Yeah, right on. You know what I'm talking about. We're coming up on here for another a go around. If you're here joining me again, I say thank you so much from the very bottom of my heart. Y'all know how much I appreciate it. This little show of mine is just something I do for the love, for the joy, for the connection, throwing it out there into the universe. Yeah, you know how we roll. I want to send you a big hug. Hug it out. Come on. That's where it's at. That's where it's at, baby. Hug it out. Yeah, so y'all doing our thing here. Rocking and rolling, living and loving, kissing and hugging. Yes, indeed. It's another day to be alive. It's another day to thrive. I hope y'all doing the same. I wish we weren't dropping bombs. What the fuck? Man, we just can't seem to shake it. It's been going on for centuries. Just fighting, fussing, killing, and just seems to be how it seems to be. And that's just that. So I send out lots of peace. Let there be peace. Peace must be found inside. That is the thing with that. The only way that we see peace reflected out there in the world is if we ourselves have peace within. Yeah. So you just work on you. Find that peace within you. And then you are going to reflect that to the world. And that is all and the best that we can do. Yeah, right on. So without further ado, I say we just hop on into this business. Yeah. All right, we're going to read from a book. As you know, all kinds of stuff that inspires me. And this woman is one of those people. Her name is Pema Chodron. I actually had the good fortune to meet her many years ago. She's written several books, but this particular one is my favorite. It's called When Things Fall Apart. Hard advice for difficult times. I have dipped into this book so many times that I have lost track, but it always is there for me. This wisdom, this timeless wisdom that she offers here, that has been passed down to her and will just continue to be passed down through the millennia. I would argue. I would say. So we're going to read the chapter entitled "The Path is the Goal." If there is any possibility for enlightenment, it's right now. Not at some future time. Now is the time. What does it take to use the life we already have in order to make us wiser rather than more stuck? What is the source of wisdom at a personal, individual level? To the degree that I've understood the teachings, the answer to these questions seems to have to do with bringing everything that we encounter to the path. Everything naturally has a ground, path, and fruition. This is like saying that everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But it is also said that the path itself is both the ground and the fruition. So one sometimes reads, the path is the goal. This path has one very distinct characteristic. It is not prefabricated. It doesn't already exist. The path that we're talking about is the moment-by-moment evolution of our experience, the moment-by-moment evolution of the world of phenomena, the moment-by-moment evolution of our thoughts and our emotions. The path is not Route 66, destination Los Angeles. It's not as if we can take out a map and figure that this year we might make it to Gallup, New Mexico, and maybe next year we'll be in LA. The path is uncharted. It comes into existence moment by moment and at the same time drops away behind us. It's like riding in a train sitting backwards. We can't see where we're headed, only where we've been. This is very encouraging teaching because it says that the source of wisdom is whatever is going to happen to us today. The source of wisdom is whatever is happening to us right at this very instant. We're always in some kind of mood. It might be sadness, it might be anger, it might be not much of anything, just a kind of blur. It might be humor or contentment. In any case, whatever it is, that is the path. When something hurts in life, we don't usually think of it as our path or as the source of wisdom. In fact, we think that the reason we're on the path is to get rid of this painful feeling. When I get to LA, I won't feel this way anymore. At that level of wanting to get rid of our feeling, we naively cultivate a subtle aggression against ourselves. However, the fact is that anyone who has used the moments and days and years of his or her life to become wiser, kinder, and more at home in the world has learned from what has happened right now. We can aspire to be kind right in the moment, to relax and open our heart and mind to what is in front of us right in the moment. Now is the time. If there's any possibility for enlightenment, it's right now. Not at some future time. Now is the time. Now is the only time. How we relate to it creates the future. In other words, if we're going to be more cheerful in the future, it's because of our aspirations and exertion to be cheerful in the present. What we do accumulates. The future is the result of what we do right now. When we find ourselves in a mess, we don't have to feel guilty about it. Instead, we could reflect on the fact that how we relate to this mess will be sowing the seeds of how we will relate to whatever happens next. We can make ourselves miserable, or we can make ourselves strong. The amount of effort is the same. Right now, we are creating our state of mind for tomorrow. Not to mention this afternoon, next week, next year, and all the years of our lives. Sometimes we meet someone who seems to have a great sense of well-being, and we wonder how that person got that way. We would like to be that way. That well-being is often a result of having been brave enough to be fully alive and awake to every moment of life, including all the lack of cheer, all the dark times, all the times when the clouds cover the sun. Through our own good spirit, we can be willing to relate directly with what's happening, with precision and gentleness. That's what creates fundamental cheerfulness, fundamental relaxation. When we realize that the path is the goal, there's a sense of workability. Trungpa Rinpoche said, Whatever occurs in the confused mind is regarded as the path. Everything is workable. It is a fearless proclamation. The lions roar. Everything that occurs in our confused mind we can regard as the path. Everything is workable. If we find ourselves in what seems like a rotten or painful situation and we think, well, how is this enlightenment? We can just remember this notion of the path, that what seems undesirable in our lives doesn't have to put us to sleep. What seems undesirable in our lives doesn't have to trigger habitual reactions. We can let it show us where we're at and let it remind us that the teachings encourage precision and gentleness with loving kindness toward every moment. When we live in this way, we feel frequently, maybe continuously, at a crossroads, never knowing what's ahead. It's an insecure way to live. We often find ourselves in the middle of a dilemma. What should I do about the fact that somebody is angry with me? What should I do about the fact that I'm angry with somebody? Basically, the instruction is not to try to solve the problem, but instead to use it as a question about how to let this very situation wake us up further rather than lull us into ignorance. We can use a difficult situation to encourage ourselves to take a leap, to step out into that ambiguity. This teaching applies to even the most horrendous situations that life can dish out. Jean-Paul Sartre said that there are two ways to go to the gas chamber: free or not free. This is our choice in every moment. Do we relate to our circumstances with bitterness or with openness? That is why it can be said that whatever occurs can be regarded as the path, and that all things, not just some things, are workable. This teaching is a fearless proclamation of what's possible for ordinary people like you and me. Yeah, Pema Chodron, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, amen, sister, and thank you, Pema, from the bottom of my heart. You have been a source of solace, joy. You have challenged me to grow up, to be present in each moment, no matter the experience that it brings. Yeah. Pema Chodron, when things fall apart, yeah, you best want to check this one out. Yeah, especially when times are tough. Yeah, I've reached into this book of wisdom and love many times when I'm struggling, when life is hurting, when someone close to me is suffering, or when I myself am feeling the pain. Yeah. Right on. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Thanks for listening. You know it. Yeah, you are a spark in the dark. You are a light of love that shines eternally. Don't you forget it. All right, let's jump on into a poem or two. What do you say? Yeah. Let's do it. right, this is a poem. I was drawn to it because the author is AI, I believe is the person. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl even, but I wish I could give you more information on that. I'm gonna go find out for myself. But in any case, this is the poem that I opened the book to. This book that I look to often. It's called the Outlaw Bible of American Poetry. And this poem by I is called The Kid. My sister rubs the doll's face in mud, then climbs through the truck window. She ignores me as I walk around it, hitting the flat tires with an iron rod. The old man yells for me to help hitch the team, but I keep walking around the truck, hitting harder until my mother calls. I pick up a rock and throw it at the kitchen window, but it falls short. The old man's voice bounces off the air like a ball. I can't lift my leg over. I stand beside him waiting, but he doesn't look up, and I squeeze the rod, raise it. His skull splits open. Mother runs toward us. I stand still, get her across the spine as she bends over him. I drop the rod and take the rifle from the house. Roses are red, violets are blue. One bullet for the black horse, two for the brown. They're down quick. I spit, my tongue's bloody. I've bitten it. I laugh, remember the one out back. I catch her climbing from the truck. Shoot. The dial lands on the ground with her. I pick it up, rock it in my arms. Yeah, I'm Jack, Hogarth's son. I'm nimble, I'm quick. In the house, I put on the old man's best suit and his patent leather shoes. I pack my mother's satin nightgown and my sister's doll in the suitcase. Then I go outside and cross the fields to the highway. I'm 14. I'm a wind from nowhere. I can break your heart. Ooh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. That's poetry right there, Nancy. I don't read these ahead of time, y'all. You know how it is, man. I like to be in the moment on this show. None of it's rehearsed, and so the power of the poetry just really hits when you do that. You know, it's damn, that one was heavy. Poetry. Damn. All right, that was poem called The Kid. All right, we're going to jump on into one more here for y'all. One more. This one is titled The Wedding of Everything. And it's by a gentleman by the name of Bob Flanagan. Today looks much like the rest. Simple, a handy kind of day. A meat and potatoes day. The bright buildings of the past are launched upward into an unruffled sky, ordinary beyond our wildest dreams. Personality takes off into the blue. No mail today. Things, everything groping towards us like 3D. Oranges as orange as crayons. A moldy piece of bread. Junk. And the birds will sing, sing, sing. I can almost understand a day like this. My troubles seem so puny. Delicious day. I will eat you up like a mountain of white cake, chunk by chunk. I've got new shoelaces. My feet slip into my shoes over and over again. So easy. Everything pleasing me, sliding down my throat. Those soft-boiled eggs. The way I slide into this day. Crack. That's what I mean. Crack. The way a baseball smacks a bat. And thump. The way it snuggles into a mitt. A day is as a day does. And this day, like the rest, is leaving. And everything grows sleepy. The sun rises to a place in the sky and leaves. And behind it, it leaves a blind spot. The purple sun blooming, cut down and tossed like a bouquet. Congratulations, everything. Now see, that was so delightful. Yeah, like a soft caress from a newborn. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Flanagan, for that precious piece of poetry. Yeah, it was quite a dichotomy, those two poems now, wasn't it? Ha. Yeah, the yin and the yang. Yeah, the joy and the sorrow. That is life. That is life. Woo. Yes, much love, y'all. Much love. I'm sending all those good vibes out to you, wherever you are. Take a moment, breathe in. Be still. Pause and gaze upon the beauty that is this day. That is your life. There's a kernel of joy in everything. Yes. Sometimes you gotta wipe off a whole lot of dirt to find it. But I promise you, it is there. Right on. All right, let's do a tune here. What do you say? Let's do a tune here. I'm gonna rustle my way through this one. Hope I don't fuck it up too much. Yeah, y'all will recognize this. It's I aim to be a simple man. That's what I aim. I aim to be a simple man. Right on. Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only song. Listen closely to what I say. If you do this bar some sunny day, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. Go find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget there's someone up above. Be a simple kind of man. Be something love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust, for rich man's gone. All that you need is in your soul. If you do this, babe, if you try, all I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Yes, I will, Mama. Boy, don't you worry. You'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. You can do this if you try. What I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Do this for me, son, if you can. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be a simple kind of man. love that song. And I love my mama. Rest in peace, mama. Thank you for all that you gave to me and my sister and the whole world. I love you so much, mama. And I love you so much too, daddy. I know y'all, I know the two of y'all up there just loving one another, and I feel it and I know it, and it just warms my heart and soul. That's a song by Leonard Skinner. It's called Simple Man. One of the most beautiful songs ever written. Well, come to the conclusion of another episode of Getting Stoned. I want to say thank you so much for stopping on by. I love all y'all. Sending a hug out. Sending all that peace and love and good vibes and just all that. All of it. Yes. All right, y'all. Until next time, this is Stone Petoskey saying peace.